There's no way Light's going to break that with just medic marines and no vessel or tanks. There's no way. There is zero chance. I don't care how good your micro is. There's just no way. All right. Now, at the same time, he had that nice ramp blocked by his lurkers on his expansion. And now he's putting pressure on the base of Light at the same time. And while Light, honestly, is doing a very good job here of defending, he is having a tough time. Why? Well, frankly, he's just not able to decide, well, do I defend or do I put pressure on? I have to put pressure on, otherwise he's going to just be able to macro up like crazy. But if I don't defend, though, I'm going to lose a lot of units. And, oh, I think that was actually a stop lurker for a second there. And look at that insight that Effort had to that. Although, very nicely done here. Looks like Light had a good position on those lurkers. I thought he was actually going to take them all out. But, again, Effort able to reinforce. And Effort had the insight, or the game sense, I should say, to defend behind his lurker so he couldn't get flanked. And by doing that, he was able to attack longer, put more pressure on, and take out more units. Now, again, we're seeing the benefit of a simple burrowed Zergling. He knows exactly what's going on. He knows that unless, and Light has no idea. Actually, that would have been a great place to do stop lurkers, apparently, because it didn't get scouted. But how could you know that? But really, that is huge information. And you can see they're just kind of burrowed around the map. And again, do you waste scan on this? No. I mean, can you waste scan to take out burrowed Zerglings? No, you just can't. What do? Well, you need vessels, basically, is what he's got to do in order to combat this information gathering that Effort is doing against him. Now, he's going up to 6 racks, and he is going SK Terran with tanks, and that's a great thing to be doing. But Effort is going on for a frontal assault here, once again, catching Light out of position. Now, the thing is, Light is in a much better position here, frankly, and he's going to clean up this without much of a problem. So, very nicely done by Light in that battle. He has taken that advantage that Effort is looking to get there quite comfortably. But again, look at that. He's on top of a burrowed Zergling, and so Light has no idea of what's going on, or the information that Effort has over him right now. And now, I think he must have scanned that because he just took out his burrowed Ling over there. He may have expected maybe some stop lurkers or otherwise. And now he knows that there are lurkers burrowed around the map. And look at this. There, I like that. The just-in-case swarm at the front door. It's like, well, if he pushes in, at least I'll have swarm and he'll want to back off because it's already there. So that's actually a pretty cool move. At the same time, that means that he's got the Filer tech up at this point. And that is the entire point of the Lurker Ling harassment around the map. That means he gets enough time, he delays enough where he can get his base up. He can, he can get his tech up, because that is tech that is very hard for the Terran player to deal with. At this point, there just isn't a sufficient ball of units for Light to really defend this nicely. He's got to have more tanks, and frankly, he needs more vessels. He's got to start irradiating those defilers, and really, Effort has done a great job of keeping his macro up to get this tech out so quickly, and that's tough for any Terran player to do. That's one of the things that makes Effort a scary player, in my opinion. While he's doing all this attacks, his macro is not suffering. I'm sure it suffers technically a little bit, but really he's doing a great job here. Light, remembering that there were some lurkers back there, looks like he's gonna take those out. Very nicely done. One looking like it's gonna escape. Finally, burrowed Zerglings getting taken down, but now Effort. Essentially his map control here. Because of those defilers, he has map control. He really does. Because look, it's very difficult for Light to really play. And this, I like this from Light. He is getting mines. And mines are beautiful because they take out lurkers in 2 hits. And lurkers take full damage from them. Well, actually, I don't know if they take full damage. But they do take a lot, certainly. Lurkers are big units. Look at the size of them. So they take almost full, if not full damage, almost full damage from those mines. And now, wow, Light is actually doing a good job here. He's pushing on. He's taking out random units of Effort that Effort should not be doing. Oh, beautiful drop by Light, but Effort scouted it out, man, and so that was a fail drop, unfortunately for him. So while Effort is being backed up and Light seems to be taking control of the map, look at the size of Light's forces. it's pretty minuscule at this point in the game. It is certainly not a ball that you want to have. And wow, Light is double expanded here. He knows that he needs to get up. He's going up against 4-base Zerg at this point, and oh, look at this. Oh, horrible location to drop, man. What are you doing? He's dropping under the cover of a sunken colony. That is horrible. And he didn't even need to swarm that. Really, he just could have sent some Zerglings. But being safe just in case, he does get Zerglings down. And now, Light is going to try to push up on the front door of an expansion front door. And doing a great job, actually. Although, Swarm is going to go down just in time. And I don't think that he has the... glitched mine. That was cool. I don't think that he has the amount of irradiate that he needs. He just doesn't have the science vessel count. Look at this. He's got 2 science vessels. What's going on here? He needs more science vessels. There's the 3rd and 4th right there. His science vessels are split up, so there's certainly no science vessel cloud. But 5 actually. Very split up. Very odd. He's got to be careful though. He's got to make sure that he uses those and now, one of the +2/+2 upgrades are pointing out +1/+2 on the Zerglings. So Light is actually slightly ahead in upgrades. He did get that early +1 attack upgrade, so that plays a role, of course. And now he's putting full use of those starports. Man, I'm getting the jitters. I had like a big cup of coffee before I started doing this commentary, and now my hands are shaking. That's what happened to me. That's what happens to me when I have too much coffee. I don't know why. Anyway, Light doing a fantastic job of just catching defilers. He didn't even have to waste an irradiate. That is beautiful right there when you can catch a defiler like that. But Effort, on the other hand, is now on the offensive. But these mines, they're going to go, they're not going to be completely in the favor. Taking out 4 Marines. And that's what you got to be careful of. But now, look at Effort. Where are your Scourges? Okay, so this is the first, what I would call, big mistake of Effort. I have not seen Scourge play from him. Now, I don't care who you are. You cannot go up against like 20 science vessels and expect to win without Scourging. It's as simple as that. And really, there's just so much irradiate at that point with that many vessels. As he continues to make them, it looks like he's got 6 or 7 vessels already, and a couple more, 7 vessels already, and a couple more are going to pop out. And at this point, Effort started getting in trouble because he needs to get those. I think he's got to go ultras. As soon as I say that, he's got an ultras cavern up, and there are the Scourge. Okay, so now Effort realizes, hey, that cloud is getting out of control. I got to start taking him out. But at the same time, you can't do that. You can't just run Scourge in like that. Not the best plague, to be honest. I like it, but he did catch 3 or 4 vessels. Okay, all right. He did pretty well there. But really, he wants to catch more than that. Light doing a good job, to be honest, and not clumping up those science vessels that much. It looks like a second plague went off screen at some point, as almost all the vessels have now been plagued. So we could see a Hero Muta coming up at some point. Nice surround. Wow, look at that control by Effort. Here's a first-person view, by the way. He's got 2,000 minerals, over 1,000 gas. You can see that he's certainly going to be making ultras very soon. 105 food count. I'd love to see the first-person view of Light. Please show it to us. Oh, look at the Lurk Blizzard. Look at the Lurk Blizzard. He's going to... I'm disappointed. I thought he was going to get... I love that. He put it in the path that the SCVs had to take. And really, I thought that we were going to see much more. 168, 170 food count for Light. He is almost 55 ahead. But once we see the ultras come up, that is not going to be the case anymore. Loses 2 dropships. That means that he lost 2, 4... he lost 20 psi right there. So talk about an equalizer. If they were full dropships, he lost 2, 4 psi for the dropships, and then 16 medic and marines. That's a ton. That's ridiculous. So very nicely done by Effort there. And Effort, I think if he didn't take that out, he would have been, I really think that Effort would have been in a lot of trouble in this match. But now we're starting to see map control back in Effort's